Welcome back, everyone. Did you know 1 American dies from melanoma every hour?
That's a scary statistic. However, if it's detected early, it's highly curable. So joining us now to talk about a free screening is Dr. Eric Alexander. Welcome to the Morning Blend.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I think this is a shocking statistic, you know, and one of those that we all need to be concerned about is that 1 in 5 Americans are diagnosed with skin cancer in their lifetime, but it's one of those things that oftentimes can be detected early.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and skin cancer is by far and away the most common type of cancer, and when they report cancer statistics, it's important to remember that they're often leaving out some of the most common types of skin cancers because that would dwarf all of the other numbers. And when you're talking about some of the more serious types like melanoma, you're exactly right that very early detection can lead to great outcomes and people do very well. But if it's left for a long period of time and becomes more advanced, it becomes very, very lethal.
It seems like more and more people know about melanoma, and yet it's still, isn't it one of the fastest rising cancers?
It is, and you know, we think about it much as we think about, say, lung cancer with smoking. A lot of it is sort of poor behaviors and people intentionally tanning, going to tanning salons, or getting it from the sun. That's why we're sort of seeing this epidemic of skin cancer in groups like young people even. People aged 25 to 29, melanoma is the single most common type of cancer that they get.
You think with all the information on wearing SPFs and sunscreens and broadbands and this and that we're told to be using all the time, that the numbers would be going down. Is it because of our past exposure that they're still rising?
And that's a great point. People do get a lot of exposure early on in life. It's never too late to make a good change, a positive change, and start to wear sunscreen. But also, you know, we know that tanning, it's very socially acceptable. A lot of people like that tanned look, and we try to encourage people that pale can be a good look. Pale is beautiful. Look at Prince Poppycock.
Yeah.
He's got that style going for him.
He's very
Anne Hathaway has famously stopped using tanners.
And yeah, and that's sort of the message that as dermatologists we'd like to promote, that we don't need this societal drive toward having that tan. We don't like to think of the healthy tan anymore because it's not healthy. A tan is your body's response to DNA damage. I like to tell people it's your skin trying to protect itself from your brain's poor decisions. But it still doesn't protect you that much. You still accumulate more ultraviolet exposure. It makes you look older. It gives you wrinkles, harms your skin tone, and importantly, leads to skin cancer.
Tell us a little bit about these screenings, because I think this is a wonderful opportunity for people who've never gotten a scan. What will they expect when they come to these screenings? They're in several locations all over this area.
Yeah, so on Saturday, May 4th, we'll have screenings going on all over southeast Wisconsin. I'll be out in my clinic in Wauwatosa, but we're everywhere from Sheboygan to Kenosha, so you can go to our website and find more information. It's a pretty simple process. You'll just come in, we'll get you in a room and in a gown, ask you if you have any particular spots that you've noticed that are new or changing.
What about, I'm going to show you a spot.
Absolutely, we get that all the time.
This is how easy it is, right? Because I have a mole on my shoulder that I worry about. This is pretty much what you do, right? You would look at a mole and what?
And so we look at it, and sometimes we'll use magnifying tools to sort of scrutinize it and look to see if it has any of the features that concern us. And I can say with this one, it looks quite regular. It's nice, round, homogeneous. It looks like a very reassuring one. But exactly, this is basically
I'm not reassured by it here.
But this is what we do. So it's simple, it's painless, and we'll let you know if we find anything that we're concerned about.
And then what happens next after that? If there's something that you are concerned about, what can some of these people do?
We'll give you all of the information, give you a sheet of paper that specifically highlights where the spots are that we're concerned about and what we think they might be. And you can schedule an appointment with us or a different dermatologist or your primary care provider to sort of take a closer look at this and potentially do something diagnostic, such as a biopsy.
So wonderful.
Okay, so I want to just read a couple of the characteristics real quick before I give the information on where to go, but things like change in size, color, symmetry, bleeding or crusting, any of those issues on a mole or a spot on your body, you should be checked every year because you can't always see some of the spots on your body that may have moles, correct?
Exactly, and you know, moles in difficult to see places like the bottoms of the feet, those can be very deadly. Bob Marley died of something like that just because there are a lot of areas on our body that we don't look that frequently, so getting checked is always a good idea.
You really need a physician to be looking at that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, here are the locations. It's going on again Saturday, May 4th. It's from 9 to 1. There's a list of them. This will again be on our website, so you can feel free to rewatch this segment later. But Beaver Dam, Glendale, Grafton, Kenosha, Racine, Sheboygan, and Wauwatosa are the locations on Saturday the 4th, again from 9 to 1. You can schedule an appointment with the Dermatologists of Wisconsin by visiting their website at dermwisconsin.com or calling them at 1-855-DERM-WIS as well. That's where you can also get a hold of Dr. Eric Alexander for more information if you can't make it to one of those free screenings. So nice of you to be here. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.